What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. So, we got some breaking news. All right. So, Shannon Sharpe, all right, is being sued for $50 million. All right. He been sued. According to TMZ, he is being sued by Jane Doe. So, let's read this article from TMZ and see what's really going on. All right. Shannon Sharpe has been sued for allegedly harming a woman on multiple occasions. And the plaintiff in the case is asking for tens of millions in damage. The lawsuit obtained by TMZ Sports was filed by Jane Doe on Sunday in Nevada after she says Sharpe brutally SA'd her several times at the end of 2024 and the beginning of 2025 following a years long abuse relationship. Okay. Now, according to the suit, Doe met Sharpe in 2023 at a gym in Los Angeles when she was 20 years old and he was in his mid 50s. He stated in the doc during this first encounter, Sharpe told her he would buy her, I don't know, I want to say tits. I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? If she won a weight loss competition with him. All right. She wrote in the suit, Sharpe proceeded to pursue her relentlessly, calling, texting, and demanding she come to his Beverly Glen mansion. The woman stated she and the former Denver Broncos tight end ultimately got into a consensual relationship, though she described it as controlling and verbal abusive. He demanded complete control over her time and body. Attorney Tony Buzbee wrote in Doe's suit, expecting her to be at his house on his schedule and at his command whenever he called. Excuse me, y'all. Doe claimed she was Doe claimed there was an argument, particularly that terrified her, when he yelled at her while a firearm was visible in the room. Plaintiff tried sharing her location with friends from her iPhone just in case, the doc states. But Sharpe saw her doing this. The moment he realized what she was doing, he grabbed her by the neck and told her, if you ever do that again, I will effing kill you. The two nevertheless continued the relationship, even following a move by both Nevada during the summer of 2024. However, Doe stated in her suit she attempted to break things off after his infamous Instagram live streaming incident, okay, which she said led to him R-ing her. Claimed in her suit the first instance happened in October of 2024 at her apartment. She said the 56-year-old Pro Football Hall of Fame forced himself on her while she was crying and sobbing. The second instance, the suit alleged, happened a few weeks later in January 2025. Doe claims Sharpe came over to her house with promises of delivering a Christmas and birthday gift to her, but instead violently SA'd her once more. She's suing for over $50 million. It takes a great deal of courage to stand up against those with power, fame, and money, Buzbee said. Okay. In a statement after filing the suit on Doe's behalf, I look forward to pressing this case in court. And that is the breaking news. Now, I will say this hard. His, you know what I'm saying? His suits, his lawsuits, his filings, people are not going to really take him seriously anymore. Okay. Because basically he fumbled that lawsuit with Jay-Z. He tried to extort Jay-Z and Jay-Z is allegedly, and Jay-Z is suing for extortion. He's suing the Jane Doe of that case, um, and the SA, case with Jay-Z. Jay-Z suing Jane Doe. He's suing Tony Buzbee for extortion. And now it's kind of hard to really believe believe this, but if it's true, why not go to the police first, file, you know what I'm saying? Go to police and, press charges against Shannon Sharpe if he allegedly did this. But you go straight to civil court, and all people, you go to Tony Buzbee, who's, what I'm saying, whose credibility is shot right now. Nobody really taking Tony Buzbee seriously right now. Everybody thinks that Tony Buzbee at this point does this type of things, file lawsuits for a money grab. So I don't know. I don't know. We just have to see how this plays out. But like I said, Tony Buzbee, his credibility is shot. So I will be keeping my eye on this. And like I said, if it's true, why not press charges on Shannon? Why not go to the police if he so-called did this to you? And if he did this to you the first time, why continue to stay? I'm just saying, you know. But tell me your thoughts in the comments. Comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And I'll catch y'all on another one. I'm out. Peace. One love, baby.